It's Milky.
The Daily Podcast.
This is how I get them both ejected.
Podcast.
What up, what up, what up? How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well. I just want to start this episode off real quick with some quick notes before I dive into the other notes. I am running my very first giveaway. I don't know if you've seen it. I mean, I've been posting on my Instagram at It's Todd, as well as Twitter, the Facebook group, which y'all should go follow and like. Basically, if you've seen my podcast artwork, just look at it right now. Open up your phone, check it out. That's something that I did kind of off of a actual, photo headshot of myself. And I kind of just took it into my, editing software, Illustrator, Photoshop, and kind of just revamped it, reimagined it is kind of the word I've been saying. So I've been running a giveaway, and I think there's 2 days left. So, this episode is, putting this out on a Sunday. So if you miss it, this is not the last time I'm going to do this. Super simple. Super free. All you got to do is basically just, either subscribe to my podcast if you don't already. I don't even remember what it all is. It's, sharing it. And you can get a bunch of entries. And so far there's only one winner. Maybe the next one I'll do a little bit more, but the overall value, what I do commissions for these, reimagined headshots, $50. Right now, just doing one winner. Just wanted to see how this, giveaway thing would go. So I will have a link in my show notes. You can go check that out. If you missed it, sorry. Better luck next time, because I'll definitely be doing this again. It's fun. And it helps me. And then you get some cool artwork. And if you don't win, or you just don't want to enter and you rather spend money, I will put a link in the notes where you can also do that. But you'll have to buy it from me. Ka-ching, cash money. One other thing. So Halloween is coming up. It's coming up 1 week from today. And I am trying to make this episode a banger. I'm going all in. All in. I have the costume ready. I got a freaking green screen that literally, I was going to do this podcast yesterday. And I was like, I'm going to wait, because it was supposed to be delivered yesterday. And it said, of course, end of day, 8 p.m. or something like that. Never showed up. I was like, well, it's way too late for me to do an episode. It's not going to be a good one if I just do it now. So like, okay, well, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. I'll wait a little bit. I checked my, what's it called? I checked the tracking. That's the word. Yeah. Tracking. And it was like, okay, it's going to be here today. Again, it said by the end of the day. But we ended up, watched the Sharks game in the morning, early game. And they lost. It's okay. But they came back. It was a really good game. But I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to go just do this episode, because if I wait too long, I'm not going to be into it. Just like the same thing happened yesterday. And as soon as I get into this studio, my office studio, USPS pulls up, package secured. So I'm trying it out. If you're listening to this, you can probably go to my Instagram at It's Danny Todd, and there will be a little clip video, kind of just getting ready. But I bought this mainly because I wanted it for the Halloween episode. I'm going all in. I have my buddy Connor Brannigan whip up a sick, a very spooky intro. And I will be debuting that on the Halloween episode, which it's been so hard for me to not post about it. I posted that like I'm having, the intro for the Halloween episode, but not being able to post it yet, it's just killing me because I love it so much. Thanks again, Connor, for doing that. I'll have his Instagram tag in the show notes where I'm going to put everything, as you already know, because you should hit him up. He's an incredible musician. I also have another special thing. It's just a graphic. It's just visual shit, audio and visual. I'm just super excited, and it's killing me not to post about it. But I'm telling you now that I'm going all out for this episode, and why I'm talking about it is because I don't know if you remember, I do have a Skype hotline for the podcast. I kind of have been shitty about not talking about it because no one's done it yet. No one's called the hotline yet. I thought it was going to pop off. It hasn't. So I'm paying for it. So I might as well bring it back into the loop. And what better time to do it for, this special Halloween episode. So hopefully you can call in. And I kind of want to ask, what is your worst Halloween story? Party, maybe you ate candy and it had something bad in it. I don't know. The last time that I dressed, or I don't even know. I didn't even dress up. I think I was in 6th grade. Hockey practice, fractured my wrist the night before Halloween. Was not fun. That's kind of lame. Kids at school kind of thought I was faking it, but I'm not going to go into detail, but I would love for you guys to hit up the hotline. It would be so cool. I want to try and, bring you all into the episode more than just, listening to it, which I thank you. But what is your worst Halloween story? And the hotline is 1408-757-0184. Again, I'll have that in the show notes. So yeah, don't be afraid. Hit it. And you might be able to text it. If you don't feel like you want to, have your voice aired over, the podcast, I believe you can text it, or you can just direct message me on Instagram at @SaintTodd. So yeah, like I said, don't be afraid. It's going to be a fun episode, and I want you to be a part of it. So that is basically the run of it that I wanted to get out of the way. Sorry for wasting 7 minutes of your time. But hopefully you found some of that fun and interested in getting you excited for this next episode. And with the green screen, blue screen, double-sided. I hope to up the production and, the look of my little clips and stuff. And as I am always saying, getting better at, actually doing long form video. So we'll get there. Let's just dive into it, because I'm sure that's why y'all came here, not to talk about other shit like what I was just doing. Where do we even begin? So actually, yesterday, I finally updated my phone, and then I was like, okay, it was like the 14 point something. And then I realized that there's the new one, the 15 point, what is it? I forget which one. The newest one, dude. I don't know. And what was kind of cool, I haven't used literally any of the new features. The only feature that's kind of cool, but it keeps freaking me out, is on your browser, like your internet browser, your Safari. Usually, like the thing was at the top, the address bar and everything where your tabs are. Now it's on the bottom, which is cool because it's easier to kind of access. But I know it's just going to be a matter of time, but like, that's the only one I've really used. Besides that, there's not much going on. There's a cool feature with the, if you swipe down, like where you can go to your brightness and your volume and like all your little widgets. There's like a focus thing, and you can do like do not disturb, sleep, work. Like if you're at work, you want no one to talk to you except like certain people or apps. That's cool. I'll look into that. But the one thing that kind of was like, I'm never really too keen on like staying in the know of like, oh, okay, cool. Like this is when the next iOS is going to get released. Like the only way I hear about it is like through stories, or like if I hear, a story about something like that, which is why I know about this, because of the story. Kids are using this new iOS to cheat on their tests. Saw it on TikTok. See, I saw it on dude, TikTok is amazing. I know I don't use it. I suck at using it. But dude, do I get stuck in that rabbit hole. It's insane. But I forget when it was. It was a few days, maybe a week ago. I was just, browsing, just scrolling endlessly, spending too much time on it. And I saw that there's this, kid. I'm sure it's happened to many times, but there's one that like is the one that like gets picked up on the news channels and whatnot. But with the new iOS, you are able to like take a photo of something and then from that copy text. So what these kids are doing in class is, say someone a few rows in front of them or however many seats in front, they have their notes or their test, like they want to know what it is. So they just zoom in. And now, I mean, obviously iPhones are insane with quality now. It's just, it's kind of creepy, I gotta say. But I mean, even more creepy with this new iOS thing. But kids are going in, or young adults, I don't know, dude. I mean, it looked like they might have been in college, just the way the way that they were sitting. But yeah, they had a photo and they basically were just copying. Like, when you have text on your, like, you go on your phone, and I'm sure other phones do it. I'm just talking iPhones. You go to a web browser, a news article, and you can like double tap and like select font and all that. Not font, but you can select the text and copy it and paste it and whatever. But that's on an article with, embedded text and everything. This is with just a photo, which is crazy. So it's like doing some science shit behind the scenes in your phone, and it's like reading the image and scanning it, and you can literally go in just like you were doing with, like a document on the thing. I want to see if you know what? I wonder if I can try this. I don't know if there's a way that I have to like, oh my gosh, dude. That's insane. Hold on. Now I just gotta try this. I'm sorry. I mean, it's one thing that you see like these things and it's probably true and whatnot, because why would they post about it? Like, it's, figure it out. But to do it, oh my gosh, that is stupid. So for those of you that I don't know if this is gonna make the clip for the IG and whatever, but I have something up here because I'm kind of generally new to the whole, green screen, blue screen thing for video. I've used it in the past, but not too much. So my knowledge on it is very small. So I don't know why I didn't close it already, but I was just kind of seeing if there's a better, scenario for using blue screen versus green screen, besides the knowledge that I already have. Like if I was wearing something green, I would use the blue or vice versa. And apparently the blue screen is easier, and no bleed. Sometimes you see green screen and you can kind of see they're like haloed around with green. Oh. But I had this up and I literally just took a photo of my screen and was with just tapped, double tap, and was just able to select. I mean, dude, I was never that like good, like of a student. Not that I didn't care, like I cared enough to, I mean, I would go. I was never really truant. I didn't skip class or anything like that. I mean, hell, dude, I think I was even there on senior skip day. Like, not even a nerd, just probably was more afraid of getting in trouble. But, dude, this would have been amazing in class. I don't know how I'd get away. I guess, I mean, that's the thing. You can't have your phone, like blatantly just taking your phone out. Like, I don't know. It's cool. I think, I mean, I'm trying to think of a way that I would use it. Maybe if I'm like out and about and like there's something that I want to like, see, I don't know. I can't see myself actually using this. Because if like the example I was gonna say is, say I'm out and about and there's something that like eventually I'd like to, have copied down. I mean, at what point do I just, see, that's the thing. Okay. Or maybe I will use it. Say I see a sign or something that either I need to actually, copy information or something that is going to be annoying to like, to remember. Because my memory is not that great when it comes to like numbers and whatnot. Be like, okay, I need to remember this 10-digit number with letters and whatnot. Like, okay, instead of having to go like open up photo, open up notes, back and forth a couple times or whatever it is, I guess now I could use that feature where I can just copy the text. I mean, that's pretty cool. I can appreciate that. But I just think it's funny that kids are starting to like use it to cheat. So I wonder how, because I mean, I saw it all over the internet after I was, on TikTok seeing it. So like, I wonder what they're going to do to kind of combat it, because I mean, that it's here, it's there, it's on, it's in the technology. Like, how, you can't stop it. So I'm not quite sure, but I just thought that was kind of cool. If any of you have used that to cheat, I mean, study harder, I guess. I don't know, but it's cool. I dig it. TikTok for the win, again, for sure. The other day, my brother, he texted me. I think it was pretty much out of the blue, like no conversation before. I mean, maybe like a couple days before, but just out of the blue, he sends me a link. And immediately when I see the title of the link, not even the title, once I saw the thumbnail, because he texted to me. So like when you text like a YouTube link, usually it shows up in this little pop-up square. And there's the thumbnail, and then below there's the title of the video. And I immediately recognized it, and it brought me back so far. 2009 to be exact. So I graduated in 2010 from high school. So anyways, this was me playing roller hockey on the high school team. And I mean, high school team, like high school sports can be insane, like really like cream of the crop. I mean, our school, Northern California, Bay Area, Silicon Valley, like my school wasn't doing shit. I mean, I don't know, not from my knowledge. Like, I feel like if they were, I would have known. And then for them to that year, and maybe a couple years after that, have the roller hockey team, you can probably tell that it wasn't that great. The skill level wasn't there. Not to my own horn, I definitely had it. I played hockey since I was a little kid. Like, I think I was probably on skates by the first time I could walk. I don't know. Something I have to ask my mom. They probably know. So yeah, I mean, I played at that time. Oh, I was for sure playing ice hockey. So, I mean, I played, I don't know if anyone knows what this means, but like for ice hockey, I was playing like triple A tier, very competitive. And then, I was playing travel, roller hockey again, high level travel, going like crazy places, going to, if anyone knows roller hockey, going competing at Narch, crazy shit. So like, myself, and then I might have played with my brother, but the skill level is a little bit more, I was a little bit better. And I'm not trying to sound cocky, I'm just laying it out. So it's just kind of funny that this video is alive. And another thing that you guys might not know, roller hockey, you cannot fight at all. You can't fight, you can't hit. But ice hockey, I mean, so I've played both. Ice hockey, you could hit. And then, I mean, at my age, you could, I mean, if you got in a fight, you'd get kicked out, maybe a game or two suspension or something like that. Once you go up higher, like juniors is which I kind of that's where I left, started trying out for a juniors team out in Kansas, and it just happened too fast. It's a big regret of mine for another time. You can fight, you can hit in ice hockey. Roller hockey, definitely no fighting, and you can't even hit. So I think it's kind of funny that the only two fights I've ever been in hockey has been in roller hockey. And you can probably tell at 2009, I'm a little kid. I'm a tot. I mean, I'm in high school, I was a little skater kid that was just extremely fast on skates. So I was not like a bruiser. The second fight though, I was definitely more like I am now, more built. So like, fuck that get up. It was great. It was sick. And it was with my brother, because we were playing just like fun rec league. Of course, we were in a league that we were way better. Like I remember I would always get looks at by the refs, because the refs are usually the ones that have played on these travel teams which the ones I've played on, like started out playing with the Patriots, and then I was on the NorCal Riot team. And on my helmet, I have the NCR, the NorCal Riot sticker. So I would always get looked at by the refs, like, what are you doing here? Like, why are you playing on this league? Like, you need to go up. So like, you kind of had to like, it sounds shitty, but you kind of had to dumb down your skill level for a moment, like while you were playing. You could still get like a hat trick or, 4 goals or something, but like you had to kind of dumb it down, I guess. But anyways, this fight is kind of funny because it's high school and it's so dumb. But I tried to make it seem like an accident, but I definitely need this guy in the head kind of on purpose. There was no beef. I don't even know who this kid is. Like, before this ever happened, I never have heard of this guy's name. It's kind of funny, but it's such a, the quality is so shit. This will be for sure in a clip. If you're just listening, you can head to my Instagram. It's gonna be in the clip. But I'm gonna play it because it's hilarious, and I'll give a little play by play too if I can. So right now I kind of knee him in the head. Oh, I slam his ass so hard, bro. Oh, and you can kind of see my helmet comes off. And now we have 2 refs on us, so it's great. The fun thing is I got a bloody nose, but I didn't get hit in the nose at all. Not from like any punches or hitting the ground with no helmet. It was because it was so hot and like it got rubbed and then it just started bleeding. So right now I look like a badass. I'm walking away with bloody nose. And I do this stupid ass thing. I try to look hard, but like my glove was off and I just went like, such a dramatic thing. Little punk ass kid. What does he say? That'll get him ejected. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Where is it?
This ought to get them both ejected.
I felt like such a badass though. It was sick. It's just so fun. I mean, like nothing bad happened. Like, I don't know. I probably missed a couple games, but like the bloody nose that helped. And then after I took my jersey off and then I was just like shirtless, sweaty with blood dripping from my nose. And I'm just standing in the door jamb of the locker room, just like mean mugging. I'm so pissed off, but it's funny because it's like my fault. Like, because I definitely need the kid in the head. I'll tell you something. It wasn't a crazy knee in the head. Like, he fell on the ground. I came from the corner and basically kind of like was skating towards him. And as my knee made contact with head, I kind of like pivoted and turned a little bit and like sprawled my leg out that hit him. So it was a very like, honestly, it was probably like the impact of like a high five, like a very, very bitch ass high five. So it wasn't like, I mean, honestly, I could have probably hit him like direct knee, no pads, no nothing, to temple of head with no helmet, and he would have been completely fine. That's the extent of the knee. But this kid, which I don't know who he is besides this, we had a beef like crazy in high school. Never met the kid. Maybe played a couple more games. I don't even remember. But for some reason, this little punk, little sissy, decided to try and throw hands. And I slammed his ass. It was great. And I felt like a hero. The other fight, I mean, so that's, I wish I had the video clip from the second fight that I had much, much later in my career, because that one was good. And that was amazing because basically my brother went off the bench and fought the brother of the guy that I was kind of fighting. And I wouldn't even really consider it a fight because I was just mollywopping this kid. Well, not a kid. We were both adults. The first fight were both kids, but this one, it was adult on adult fight. That could have sounded bad. Yeah, it was great. Went to the boards, both of us, kind of like we're going for the puck, and we both ended up kind of like on our like. It's gonna sound so wrong. We're both on our knees, and basically the kid tried to like turn around and punch me, and I basically headlocked him and just was just going. It was great. And then his brother was gonna try and do some shit. My brother jumped off the bench and did something. I think they got into a fight too. It was great. But it's just funny that it's, in roller hockey. There's no fighting or hitting in roller hockey, but those are the two fights I've ever been in. So kind of funny. I don't know. Not much to really elaborate on that, but I do miss playing both of those. I got to get my hockey gear out here from back home so I can get on the ice and play and maybe join a beer league. That sounds fun, So that's that for sure. So, let me see here. One thing that I saw that was absolutely ridiculous and stupid and should not continue is apparently there's a new Home Alone movie. Dude, no. The only way that I will accept this new Home Alone movie is if Macaulay Culkin makes an appearance. If Macaulay Culkin does not make any sort of appearance in this movie, well, see that I don't even want to watch it to begin with to see if there's even. I guess I could just read the IMDb or the credits, or not the credits, but like the thing you can look up on your computer. It looked absolute trash. I didn't even watch the full thing because the kid just doesn't look right. The family, it's just not a good vibe. Leave Home Alone alone. Okay. The only thing that I saw about Home Alone recently, and I don't know much information about it because I'm not like a crazy sneakerhead. Do I have the... Here we go. This is just on sneakernews.com. I saw this randomly, probably on Facebook. This says Home Alone and Adidas. Oh, wait, did I say Nike? Whoops. Whatever. Adidas, I guess, draw up plans for a Forum Low collaboration. Is that the shoe? Anyways, it's a Home Alone shoe. It's the kid. It's the shoes that Kevin McAllister, I believe that's the name of Macaulay Culkin's character. The shoes that he was wearing in the movie. Like the kind of cream. It looks kind of like a cream Adidas with the red accents and whatnot. But what's cool is it looks like it comes with some pins. The shoes kind of look burnt a little bit. I think that kind of is an ode to kind of his antics on the movie with burning shit. But the soles, it looks like you get a few. I don't know if there's already a pair in the shoes, but in this photo, it's showing that you get 2 extra, and it has different parts of the scenes with the wet bandits. But these look really cool. I dig it. It's not as cool as the Towelly, like the 420 Adidas. I believe, was that Adidas? Like I said, I apologize, sneakerheads, but what is this? What's this? Oh man, adult. I just got a text from Michael's, the arts and crafts store, telling me that they have sales. Adults in their arts and crafts. I'm becoming one of them. Let me see. Is there any more information? I just thought the shoes were really cool. So I guess the forums are one of the shoes. So they're collaborating with the film. A white and red colorway, presumably based on the sneakers worn by Kevin McAllister in the film. However, based on the timing of filming and the clear shot of the outsoles, The good-hearted mischief isn't wearing the forums, but rather the phantom lows. Interesting. I don't know. They're sick. I don't know if I would, me personally, buy them because they're just not my style, but they look cool. I'm just looking at them right now. Ah, that's kind of cool. The on the tongue, you normally where you'd see like the branding of the, where the logo goes. It has like the home, like the Home Alone. There's the logo. And it's the house, the silhouette of the house, and it says Home Alone. So they have that on there, and it looks, to me at least, like it's your entryway rug that like you stop to it says hello or fuck off or wipe your paws or something, like the mat in front of your front door. Welcome mat, I guess. I don't know. It looks cool. Yeah, I'm definitely. I'll put this in the clip because it's cool, and you can always just look it up yourself. But yeah, I mean, just go to my Instagram. Yeah, check it out. I'll have a link in the show notes so you can check it. I don't, as far as when, I'm not quite sure. I also don't want to spend too much time looking at this because then y'all won't like me. And I don't want you to not like me. Okay, one last thing. Kind of like a smaller episode. I you know what? I always say that, and then it ends up being longer than I was expecting. Here's a title for you, okay? Thank you, Vice. Two dead after 12 inmates tried to get drunk on hand sanitizer. If you didn't hear me the first time, I'll say it again. 2 dead after 12 inmates tried to get drunk on hand sanitizer. If that is not in the spirit of COVID-19, I don't know what is. It's a bummer that 2 died, but hey, you know what? They're just trying to get their cleanse on. They're just trying to sanitize inside and out. I was definitely going to try and think of something clever there, but it just didn't happen. So let's see here. Sri Lanka's Department of Prisons has since banned the COVID-19 protection measure. And then in quotes, we are giving soap instead. So these assholes decided to try and get drunk on hand sanitizer, and 2 of them died. And now no more hand sanitizer for you because you're an asshole. So you get soap instead. Very selfish and not cool. 2 prison inmates died and 10 others were hospitalized in Sri Lanka's capital, Colombo, after they ingested hand sanitizer to get drunk, prompting a ban of alcohol-based sanitizing products in all prisons across the country. Damn. Ruining all the fun. Yeah. Prison authorities have why there's no word that says insisted right there. Prison authorities have instead started giving prisoners soap as an alternative. All 12 inmates who fell ill from the sanitizers were Iranian nationals arrested in 2019 after they were caught smuggling nearly 76 kilograms of heroin into the country. So the heroin doesn't kill you, but trying to get drunk on hand sanny, that'll kill you. That'll get you. That'll do you in. But hey, you know what? You didn't get COVID. You're being safe. Also, don't drink the hand sanitizer, please. If you're going to drink, just stick to the things that you can buy at like your grocery store. Well, shit, you can buy hand sanitizer there too. Just drink booze. If you're going to drink, just have a beer or some wine or whiskey or tequila. Okay? Don't drink hand sanitizer. It's not going to help anything. You're going to die. Don't do it. But I think y'all listening are a lot smarter than those people. And you probably don't smuggle 76 kilograms of heroin into the country and get arrested. Got to be smarter. Yeah. I hope that brightened your day. I am having a great day. It's storming. Apparently there is a thing called what's it called? Atmospheric river. That's what's going on right now. And for the next, not yesterday, day before, it was dumping rain. Yesterday was chill. Just it looked like it was going to rain all day. Today it's dumping, and it's supposed to dump. Let me say it again. Dump. It's going to dump till Friday. It's Sunday till Friday. It's insane. But you know what? I'm digging it. Got the fireplace going. It's just an overall good vibe. It's very fall outside. All of our trees have lost their leaves, which is, I guess, could sound depressing, but it's not. It's beautiful. I don't know. I'm down with it. Down to clown. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I usually don't like the rain, but you know what? I mean, I'm in a sweater. I got my cargo sweats on, dude. I got my UGG slip-ons, man. Dude, these things are legit. I'm just living maximum comfort talking to my homies. Y'all are my homies. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. And like I said in the beginning, the Skype hotline to tell me what is your worst Halloween story. Honestly, if you want, you could always say a good story too, or something just crazy. It doesn't have to be bad. That hotline is 1-408-757-0184. And make sure to check out this clip that I make with this shit. Check out roast my editing skills with the new backdrop. And then, as always, you can hit me up on Instagram at It's A Todd. Make sure to look in the show notes and find that Facebook group of my podcast and give it a like, because I like to post on there as much as I can. Yeah, until next time, which will be Halloween. Oh my gosh, I want to talk about it so bad. I want all the things to talk about, but I can't. Until then, I have a great week. I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
The Daily Podcast. The Daily Podcast.